What? What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting?
Wow, you played it
Well, all right then.
like a fiddle.
I declare an official class trial recess.
For real?
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
Yes, but you don't have a rule against it, so you won't be able to do much more than that.
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
So before I even knew what was happening, the class trial had been put on hold. We head off with Kyoko in the lead, and where she took us was...
The girls' locker room?
We've already searched this place top to bottom. What are you trying to pull, Missy?
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time.
You want to check it again?
Be sure to examine the entire body very carefully. Take your time.
Examine her carefully.
It's a fucking corpse,
Using
dude!
our hands.
For fuck's sake!
No way!
Thank you.
It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
It's not that I'm creeped out or anything, it's just... based on religious grounds, you know?
Very well. I'll do it.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body. Just let one of the boys do it.
That's kind of sexist.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her.
I actually doubt that.
So just leave this to me.
Sakura. What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about? That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
Okay, here I go. I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Putting her hands together in a brief prayer, Sakura began to quietly examine her body. I'm gotta be honest, I think Sakura and Chihiro are gonna be my best characters in the game. Yeah.
Be sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Her entire body? I know you say that, but... what? This is... what is this... What is it? Not possible. It's not possible.
Sakura's eyes were staring wildly at Chihiro's lifeless form. Her massive frame trembled.
This girl is
what?
a boy!
Ah, I see. So she was actually a he. Interesting. Thank you for confirming this fact.
Well, if she was transgender, she would still be a she. But, you know, now thinking back, she never had any problems with us referring to her as a she. It would be nothing nicer if we could just ask.
What?
You're joking, right?
I wouldn't joke about this.
Then it's really true?
Chihiro was a guy?
Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat. Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
He was a cross-dresser? Oh, no, I'm really on fire! I wish I had killed him!
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting. Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial.
Yep.
I do apologize for keeping you waiting. Now then, let's resume the class trial. We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy.
As I said, it could be either be just cross-dressing and was shy about admitting it and thus just pretended to be a girl because people react weirdly, or transgender and never brought it up because people react weirdly. Doesn't matter which one of those you two you fall in, there's a lot of people out there who will freak out over that sort of thing. Not me, of course. I think that's totally okay. But I wish I could ask the person, because I know some people are very sensitive about pronouns. To think that Chihiro was actually a guy? I thought it never even crossed my mind.
And because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
I mean, his status is male, but you know... that really just says what his sex is, not what his gender. Oh well. I'll keep calling her she because she seemed comfortable with that, and that's all I have to go on now that she is dead.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
Well, what that means is he has a penis. Yeah, well, she has a penis, yes.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then later moved to the girls' locker room, and the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
Yep.
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
Well, I must admit, I did find it rather odd. I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
Oh, you're just trying to save it now!
This is the most titillating situation!
So now everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember?
Very interesting. This has become very interesting indeed.
I definitely don't think it's Bakuya anymore, but that means I only have one murder suspect left. Oh boy, and that's flimsy.
He's off in his own little world.
He's always there.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it. But I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
Well, that just raises further questions.
But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery. The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
So what, he just made it more difficult? Did he just want to target Toko for the hell?
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it? Overt. He
Amateurish.
consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder. At least, that's how I see it. And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. And then again when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy. If you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
Mark it as correct?
He's right. I am not the culprit. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Are you fucking with us right now?
No, I am not effing with you right now. I'm telling you the truth.
Well, I find it very hard to believe.
Go ahead. Find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to his body?
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say?
Can we punch him after this?
Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
Well, I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
We're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
Nope. The guy's a complete asshat. Who I really want to hurt, but no.
No, I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility. Because if we're wrong, we all die here.
That's true. Very well then. I'm with you too.
Damn straight. Count me in.
Do you not have a mind of your own?
I think he's just the type who goes with the flow.
Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
Well, you could have an ant farm hidden in that rat's nest.
Anyway, let's discuss this all as a group one more time. We still have time to make our decision.
That's very true.
Our lives are all on the line.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
But if Byakuya didn't do it, then who's the real killer? Who murdered Chihiro? See, that's what I couldn't figure out. There's one thing we can be sure that we know about the killer. The killer was able to get access to the real murder scene, which means the killer is a guy.
I got it!
Yep, that much I figured out too. Since the crime scene was with Boris' locker room, you would need a Boris handbook to get in. Since Leah's handbook is apparently broken, the killer would have had to use their own. In other words, it had to have been a guy. That's still not enough, I need to find some more clues. Celeste's account.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well, clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
Oh, sorry.
Shoot!
Isn't there a
Single clue that.
Well, did nobody get... I'm sure if someone saw the...
Perhaps someone saw the victim.
Yeah. All we need right...
It's over. It's all... You want to know who saw the victim? The killer. And only the killer.
Nope.
No,
Celeste
it's wrong.
saw her. Right. I should probably start watching all of these before
I
deciding which ones
believe
were
someone
fake.
else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Now that you mention it, yes. I did see him.
Really?
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about this. The rest of you had no idea, did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
What is it about you and Byakuya and just being completely unhelpful?
Whatever! Just hurry up and tell us!
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse. I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag, and then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
A track jacket and a duffel bag? But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
And that is when he said something that struck me as rather odd.
Well, I better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
Chihiro told me he was in a hurry, but why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much, enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
Ooh, what a marvelous friendship! The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who it was.
I have a sneaking
But
suspicion.
knowing what we know, I can't even guess.
No. You already have what you need to make the connection.
Huh?
You know who the killer is.
Seriously?
Am I right on this one?
Who is it? Who's the killer?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of. Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
Are you sure about that? You really think we can figure out who did it based on two pieces of evidence that we don't have?
What? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Easy for you to say, but fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket?
The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse. All the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from. Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Perhaps. Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
Does Chihiro's track jacket really hold some clue about the killer? Somehow, it's really hard to believe. Okay, this is gonna be the hard part. I'm kinda not certain. Says the count again.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise.
That much is true.
So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
That's a
I
good
got
question.
it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing!
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a tracksuit. Cause exercising sucks.
I have a white tracksuit personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Did any of that really help us get any closer to figuring out who the culprit is?
No way. Not a chance.
You heard him, right? What he just said without even realizing it?
That's right, what you said just now is really odd. How do you know something like that?
First of all, we know where he was on his way to go exercise. So next we have, why did he choose the specific?
What do you mean, the specific?
I got it! He picked it matched the one the culprit.
So, what? The killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I don't even
Wait a
have
moment.
tracksuit. Cause exercising sucks.
We haven't talked
I have
about
a
what
white
color it is.
tracksuit personally. I got it from the
Did any of that really help us?
No way. Not a chance.
You heard him, right? First of all, we know he was on his way to go. So next we, why did he choose this?
What do you mean, the
I got it! It matched the one the culprit.
So, what? The killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have cause exercising.
I have a white track. I got it from the
Did any of that really help us?
No way. Not a chance.
You heard him, right?
First of all, he was on his way to go. So next we, why did he choose this?
What do you mean, the
I got it! It matched the
I
one
know what it is.
So, what? The killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I don't even cause exercising.
I have a white tracksuit. I got it from the warehouse.
Did any of that really help us get it?
No way.
I know what it is,
Not a
I'm just
chance.
not certain how to...
You heard him, right? First of all, we know where Chihiro was. He was on his way to go exercise.
So next we have, why did he choose this?
What do you mean, the specific?
I got it! It matched the one the
So, what? The killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
No.
Shoot!
It is, I know what it is, I just don't know how to make the game phrase it.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise.
Oh.
So next we have
Wrong
to
button.
ask, why did he choose this?
What do you mean, the
I got it! It matched the one the culprit.
So, the killer was wearing my tracksuit.
I don't even have cause exercising.
I have a white tracksuit. I got it from the
Did any of that really help us get it?
No way. Not a chance.
You heard him. First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask,
Why did he choose?
What do you mean, the
I got it! It matched the one.
So, what? The killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him?
No, damn it!
Shoot!
I know what the contradiction is. He's saying what color it is, and I'm not sure we discussed it. But I'm not sure how to make the game realize that.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was...
This is frustrating. I know what it is, but I'm not sure how to phrase it. Hang on a sec.